Blade Torrent 110, my favorite new little quadcopter, and I've done some stuff different. As you can see, it's got different props, which I'll get into later, but I've got the blue rings, and that's because I am learning to fly acro and having a field day with this thing, and RIP to these. 3 out of the 4 are trashed, and for what I've done to it, I'm amazed they've lasted this long. I did a full power loop and didn't anticipate where I pulled, and I came right in the side of the house full bore. And it didn't even actually break them. This is from other stuff. Battery dying and come crashing down. But they're now garbage. There ain't much you can do with them. But I'm proud that they've held up. But I want something different, obviously. They don't have green, disappointed. But they did have blue, the next closest thing. And I replaced them. It took me about 35 minutes, 4 screws on the bottom. You got to relock tight all of the bolts, and I went with the soft mount. I took the little soft mounts. I don't know if I have any more in here. Let's see. Yeah, little rings there. Soft mount. You know, if they didn't have the little protectors around them, it would go right onto the carbon fiber. But with this, I opted to put them underneath that so they didn't smush, and, you know, the little vents, if you can get it there, the little vents that are in the motor, you know, it didn't look right. So I changed it out, and I actually opted to put them underneath. And I backed the screws out so they have a little bit of movement to them, so it should dampen some of the vibration when I put on props that give a little bit of vibration or after a crash. Props. There's a couple new ones I've ordered from A-Main, Furious FPV, and Motion RC. And I got the Gem Fan 2035s, and then yellow, highlighter green, whatever color you want. And then the neon green ones I got. These came from Japan, Furious FPV. Yep, right there. But that's where I got those. I'll be doing a video later on comparing and stuff, and we'll go from there. But you know, if you're looking into getting FPV or looking at the videos of this thing, depending if you want to get it, it's very stable, very awesome, and then you can get super aggressive. And that's something new that I'm getting into, is messing with beta flight and trying to tweak it a little bit, because I'm running the DXE, so I'm very limited to programming. But after a little tweaking with beta flight, this thing is insane. Just got to get better flying. But if you want to get into something that's stable, that you can easily fly, I'd recommend it. And then you don't have to go hardcore with a controller. Even the DX6E, I think, is about 150 bucks. But that's the way to go. Any questions on the video, suggestions, upgrades? If you have props you're using that you recommend, I'm all over that. So let me know what you think, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then.